last year, September. It is designed to engage and integrate community members from all ages with all abilities. The plan is not only to move people from a place of dependency to self-sufficiency, but also to assist with building community camaraderie, resilience, and reigniting a greater sense of national pride.
The Bahamas is stepping forward in the fight against diabetes and foot-related health issues with FootFest 2025, a week-long initiative focused on foot health, diabetes education, and free medical care. Running from March 2nd to 7th, the event brings together local healthcare professionals and Barry University students. With the Bahamas struggling with high rates of diabetes, foot health has become a growing concern. Poorly managed diabetes can lead to serious complications, including nerve damage, infections, and even amputations. FootFest 2025 aims to raise awareness and provide early intervention to help Bahamians avoid these severe outcomes. Dr. Hutchison Donaldson shares more.
You lose sensation because of diabetes, because it affects the nerves. You can't feel anything. Like, you know, when you step on your feet you can feel like you step on a rock. But when you have diabetes and it gets to that end stage when it's neuropathy, they can't feel when they step on a rock. So that sheer force, it constantly goes and breaks down the skin, and then people get blisters, and then underneath the blister, the skin underneath it starts eating away. And then if you have a crack, even fissures, like, you know, when people have heel cracks, just the bacteria going into your skin, they won't feel when they have like throbbing, pain, like pus and everything like that. A lot of people don't even know if they have a nail in their foot. So it's mostly the protective sensation because they don't know that they're actually sick. They also mostly when they start having like fever, chills, and nausea, or they notice that they're like blood in their socks.
Students at CV Bethel Senior High School are taking a hands-on learning to the next level by growing their own vegetables and selling them to the public in specially curated vegetable bags. And the prices are starting at just $5. Our West Calix Forbes has more on these local and affordable veggies.
This initiative not only promotes healthy eating, but it also encourages backyard farming in the Bahamas as we head towards food security. In a time when food prices are skyrocketing, CV Bethel serves as a reminder that we can grow food right in our backyard. From lettuce, tomatoes, peppers, herbs, kale, papayas, coconuts, and many, many more fresh produce was grown on the school's farm. The students gain knowledge of planting, maintaining, and harvesting techniques and valuable skills that they can use beyond the classrooms.
The students for sure are our MVPs. They make this happen, not us. We are just the mentors or basically the teachers. We're guiding them, but they do the work. Okay, so if more students can get on board, because there's just a fraction of the school that's engaged in agriculture, but if more students can get on board and follow up with the requisite training, BAMSI and all the other institutions that help with nurturing students.
In this green seasoning is pepper, salt, garlic, onions, thyme.
What else?
That's basically it, and spices. Then we have tomato jam. Our tomato jam consists of tomatoes, water, spices, and tomato juices. Then we have our very flavorful hot sauce. In here has lemon juice, spices, salt, and peppers.
CV Bethel is not only raising funds for its agriculture program, but also empowering young people to take charge of food security. The school encouraged the community to support the project by purchasing vegetable bags that are only $5 while learning more about sustainable farming.
Our packaging is one that is uncomparable to the stores, because in that $5 bag you will be amazed to see the quantity of items that you get. We have one of our top hit is the salad mix, and that comes with a combination of the purple and green lettuce, we have the mustard green, we have kale, we have arugula, and that combination there, oh my gosh, it's like voila. I would basically like to see persons engaged in utilizing the native, the locally grown crops, because lots of produce are generated here, and Unfortunately, it goes to spoilage because we are not getting the support that we need. Lots of persons come, but there's so much more that can come. When one or two persons come there, like, I didn't know that this was going on.
For those interested in purchasing a vegetable bag or learning more about backyard farming, CV Bethel invites the public to visit the school's agriculture department. This initiative proves that with education, determination, and community support, the Bahamas can move towards greater food security, one vegetable at a time. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Wes Calix Forbes in a field of kale.
Thank you, Wes. That's an excellent story. A new chapter launched for one local professional whose recent high-level certification is helping to propel both women and an industry. Our Lloyd Allen has more tonight.
Having skin in the game makes the biggest difference professionally. And for 20-year veteran Carla Stubbs, being selected as fellow for the Chartered Insurance Institute, UK, is all about a personal commitment to family and country in making a difference today and beyond.
I'd say back in 2005, when I first got into the industry, a few years prior to that, my brother died in a car accident. And I don't believe that we were advised properly.
Stubbs says it was that experience which fueled her passion to enhance her skills and, by extension, the local insurance industry.
I moved into and focused on gaining my qualifications. So there are a few levels. It's the cert, the diploma, the advanced diploma, and the fellowship.
It's the social and economic implications that drove Stubbs to become only one of two Bahamian women to receive the coveted CII fellowship.
We've always been making an impact, but it's a more noticeable impact on the industry, and it helps to encourage other women.
This career highlight also coming with a wave of support from the team at Bahamas First.
Having watched her development over the years and watched how dedicated she is to her craft, learning, and also being very transparent and open, it's refreshing.
I think it's a testimony to who she is, and I think she's a perfect fit for the company simply because education is very important for us.
And as Stubbs embraces the new chapter, her focus remains on creating the change crucial to growth and development in a previously male-dominated environment.
Based on the 2024 study, there were only 4% worldwide of persons who hold the fellowship designation. So having persons in the Bahamas like myself to hold this designation, it shows that the country we are out there being recognized on an international level. We can compete at a worldwide scale.
Stubbs hopes to influence a new wave of leaders who excel simply to better help those they serve. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Lloyd Allen.
Amajal Knowles has a look at what's coming up in sports tonight. That's right ahead.
And the Baja boys getting ready for the 2025 CONCACAF Beach Soccer Championships. Details of that story and more coming up in sports.
Throughout our lifetime, we must all make decisions. No matter how we choose, the right one just needs to be made. Like having J.S. Johnson Insurance Agents and Brokers as your insurance partner. We've been serving the Bahamas for over 100 years. Whether you need home, motor, marine, or commercial insurance, make the right decision. Call 397-2100 or visit jsjohnson.com. JS Johnson Insurance.
Welcome to your Monday Sports Check, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles, topping sports. We're roughly a week away from the 2025 CONCACAF Beach Soccer Championships, set to be held at the National Beach Soccer Stadium. 8 teams, including our very own, hoping to advance to the next round. Bahamas' men's national beach soccer team holding their media day over the weekend to provide an opportunity to hear from the newly selected squad before the tournament kicks off.
We got a few teams who we always want to have a great match and showing against. I'd say the USA, they're of course the big team to beat. El Salvador is another very tough team. Mexico, that's a team from last year that actually kicked us out 2 years ago. So we got something for them too, But anyone can get it, to be honest. But that's three that we're thinking of.
The training's been intense. The fitness is high. I think the whole squad is kind of healthy right now. So I think we're well prepared for the tournament coming up.
And what's your expectation heading in?
To win the entire thing. think, to go to the World Cup, a goal that we've been trying to achieve from since we started 2009. And I think more than ever, this is the best chance we've ever had, most prepared we've ever been. So that's the goal.
Communications coordinator for the event, Gerald Munnings, adding that the Baja boys will definitely need that home field advantage.
It's 5-on-5 in beach soccer, so the crowd definitely will help. This is a crucial match for Team Bahamas. In the last World Cup qualifying championships, we were 58 seconds away from going to the World Cup. So it's definitely important. We want everyone to come out, bring their cowbells, bring their drums, no whistles. We don't want to confuse our players, right? No whistles, and come out here and support. We need every single person to be in the stands in aquamarine, gold, and black.
So on soccer, the University of the Bahamas Mingo's men's soccer team taking on Cavalier FC in the BFA Knockout Cup. The Cup is an in-season tournament similar to the NBA in-season tournament, but with a home and away elimination series. The Mingo's attack would not let up early in the match. Sidney Decius in the mix. Midfielder Elijah Mitchell with a deep attack and the cross that is tapped by Alex St. Hilaire to Decius, who connects for his second goal of the night. The Mingos go up 3-0 to end the half. Second half, Mingos had many chances for a score, but wouldn't need to. They would cruise to the 3-1 victory.
I got specific instructions from coach to get him behind, use my speed, play off the back line, and we was able to execute and get 2 quick goals in the first half.
In college basketball news, a signature career victory for Ole Miss Lady Rebels head coach Yolette McPhee-McCuin over the weekend. The Lady Rebs rode a 54-point second-half scoring spree to close out its regular season on top for the 3rd consecutive year as they upset the number 7th ranked LSU Tigers 85-77 in Baton Rouge on Sunday. For the first time since 2010, they toppled an AP top 10 ranked team on the road, and with the win, McPhee-McCuin became the first coach in program history to lead the Lady Rebs to double-digit conference wins for 4 consecutive seasons.
I mean, first of all, it was an incredible atmosphere. I expected that to be. I remember coming here 2 years ago, and I swear it was like some type of storm, and I was like, there's no way they'll have fans here, and I mean, it was sold out. So just really appreciate the love that Baton Rouge has for their team, and they created a phenomenal environment. I have a lot of respect for Kim Mulkey, and so this was a big win for me because I aspire one day to be a Final Four coach, and you know, and honestly, in my tenure before Texas and Oklahoma came in, I've only not beaten 2 teams, and that's LSU and South Carolina. So I'm working my way up.
In track and field news from over the weekend, Bahamian thrower Kalia Jackson furthering her own national record in the women's weight throw. University of Miami sophomore competing at the ACC Indoor Track Championships in Kentucky. She would have a massive toss of 20.02 meters to finish 8th overall. She broke her own national record of 19.80 that was set at the Clemson Tiger Paw Invitational in Clemson, South Carolina 2 weeks ago. Jackson becomes the first Bahamian woman to toss in excess of 20 meters. And that's been looking at your sports on this Monday. A check on weather when we return.
We're here at the Nassau Village Community Center project, where over the past 17 months, we've hired over 20 Bahamian subcontractors to bring this beautiful project to fruition.
I've been living in Nassau Village for more than 19 years, and to see a project like this bring great joy and pride to me.
This state-of-the-art multi-purpose community center will serve as a crime-fighting initiative in the community. Also help with the education of our kids in this community and a hurricane shelter.
Yeah, and it also shows what we as Bahamians can achieve when we work hand in hand with each other.
We have the technical know-how, and we can pretty much deliver on any project here in the Bahamas or in the world.
Bahamas Pipe and the Bahamian Company, they prove that they believe in Bahamians.
Based on the outcome of this project, I don't think they're disappointed in giving a small person an opportunity to do a job such as this.
The more opportunity they get, the more opportunity we will get.
If you look around and see the work done so far, it just shows what we as Bahamians can do.
Here at Immigration Care Service, you can trust us.
especially if you have experienced issues or problems with the U.S. immigration at the borders. We'll do our best to provide options and solutions to immigration roadblocks, so travelers can continue visiting the U.S. and residents can continue living their lives in the U.S. without worries. The best part? Our services are affordable and accessible. Take the mystery, confusion, and fear out of your immigration concerns. Contact Immigration Care Service today.
It's time now for a weather check with Chief Meteorologist Basil Dean. Good evening, Basil.
Good evening, Royston. High pressure continues to build across the Bahamas, and what that means, we will see an elevation in our winds beginning late tonight into tomorrow, where those winds will come around 15 to 25 knots, so caution flags will be in place for boaters in the northwest Bahamas. Temperatures around the islands this evening, a little warm in Marsh Harbor, Apico. They have a temperature there of 73 degrees, 68 in Green Turkey and Freeport, Grand Bahama, the Berry Islands, 73, Alisson, Bimini at 75, 73 in Harper Island, Rock Sound and Neutral 72 degrees. In Fresh Creek, Andros, they have a temperature of 73 degrees. Also, Kemp Space on Andros and Black Point Exuma at 73 degrees. Allenstown Canal, San Salvador, and Rum Cay 72. Georgetown, Exuma 75 degrees, 75s again in Ragged Island, Clarencetown, Long Island, Ragged Island, and Betsy Bay, Maguana. They reporting 80 degrees there, 79 in Acklands, 79 also in Manatee, Niagara, Turks and Caicos Islands, that's 77 degrees. And your forecast tonight, this is how things are going to shape up. Partly cloudy and a bit on the breezy side as those winds will be picking up later on tonight. A couple of showers in the mix, 67 degrees for your low temperature. And tomorrow, it's going to be clouds with breaks of clouds and sunshine. Windy conditions will persist with showers or two in place with a high temperature getting up to 77 degrees. Extended weather forecast, this is how it will look. Having showers in the forecast into Wednesday because of the brisk winds, which will create some what we call low-level mixing, and that will generate 1 or 2 passing showers into Wednesday. But after that, things will cloud. Front system comes through on Thursday. That will usher in some cooler temperatures, so we'll see some nice 60s during the nighttime over the next several days, taking us through the weekend and into the early part of next week. Royston.
Well, we're all grateful for that breezy weather. Thank you very much, Basil. Well, that does it for the Bahamas tonight at 11. Thank you for continuing to make ZNS your first choice for news and information. Only the sun covers the Bahamas better than ZNS. Thank you for watching, and good night.
At Tonic Williams Darling Highway, I'm Tijaro Hudson. This is ZNS.
Hey, Darnell, separate apartments are not silly, okay? We can't court each other if we live together. Boy, because we're trying to weave our independent lives into a new, vital, multifaceted marriage. Oh, my. Oh, that's good. I gotta put that in one of my books. Anyway, but you're gonna feel so much better once you unpack your PlayStation, get it all set up, okay? Yes, I love you too. I miss you too. Okay. Oh, wait, baby. Hello? Darnell. You want greens or cabbage with your dinner tonight?
Cabbage?
Oh, we better run on down the Koreans, because all I got is greens.
I don't get it, but I'm with it.
That Moroccan food was off the hook.
So, are we gonna walk off this meal, or are we gonna go back to my place and work off this meal?
Let me remind you, okay, that this was your suggestion to back up and date, hence the 3-month rule. So...
Maya, even if if we just met last month, we'd be...
I know you think you look good, but you ain't got it like that.
On my, give up the draw.
You're pressuring me, Darnell.
My bad. That's the old Darnell trying to get his way. Okay, the new Darnell says that he hears you and that he will wait a week.
Whatever. Anyway, before I forget, Joan is throwing a party for us tomorrow night to celebrate us getting married again.
Oh, that's great. Too bad we can't be there.
Why not?
Because we're going to the drag race.
Well, how did you know I didn't have plans?
How did you know I didn't have plans?
Because I knew you'd be at the party with me.
Well, I'm not going.
Well, I'm not going to the party without my husband.
Don't even try to play the husband card now. Because according to you, I'm just the dude